Welcome to this Quick Take Rapid Learning module. Today's topic, Discovery, the 5 Whys technique to uncover hidden customer needs. In Sales 101, we all learned that discovery, questioning prospects to learn their true needs, is a critical phase of the selling process. We learned that in complex sales, it's impossible to effectively map needs to solutions unless you really understand the customer's pain. Discovery is all about finding the pain. Sounds easy enough, but it's difficult because it requires one of the hardest things a human being can be asked to do. Listen. No surprise that among salespeople, discovery skills reflect a standard bell curve. A handful wouldn't spot an opportunity if it were written on a prospect's forehead. A small percentage listen so intently and dig so deeply that they find the needle in the haystack almost every time. But most are average. They haven't mastered the probing and listening skills that allow superstars to achieve breakthrough results. In this quick take, you will learn 1. What it means to have a threaded conversation. 2. How to uncover customer needs using the 5 Whys technique. 3. How the 5 Whys will make you a consultative seller and help you turn more prospects into high-value customers. The 5 Whys interviewing technique assumes that to find the truth, you need to ask a why question about 5 times. Journalists, insurance investigators, police interrogators, and job interviewers use it every day. And so do sales superstars. Here's a simple, non-sales related example to show how it works. 1. Why did that machine suddenly stop? Because a fuse blew. 2. Why did a fuse blow? Because the fuse wasn't the right size. 3. Why wasn't the fuse the right size? One of our engineers put in the wrong one. 4. Why did the engineer put in the wrong fuse? Because somebody in the supply room gave him the wrong one. 5. Why did the supply room give him the wrong one? Because the stock bin for fuses was mislabeled. Aha! It took 5 whys to drill down and find the real reason the machine stopped. Because somebody mislabeled a bin. Was the person trying to hide the truth? Maybe, but more likely they simply weren't focused on why the machine stopped or why the fuse blew. When you're questioning prospects, they'll almost never cut right to a need that you can meet. Your questions have to help them connect the dots. The threaded conversation is key. Notice that the question always picks up a thread from the previous answer. The first answer was, because a fuse blew. The second question is, why did a fuse blow? And so on. Let's look at a selling example. We'll describe a situation, then show how 2 different salespeople would handle discovery. The prospect is Ben, the VP of Operations at Alaska Transport, who oversees a fleet of 500 trucks that travel rough roads in Alaska. After receiving multiple cold calls, he finally agrees to talk to a rep from Acme Truck Supplies. Acme knows a little about Ben's company, things they could find online or pick up in conversations at industry conferences. But to win the account, they need to know more. First, let's eavesdrop on Andy, an average salesperson at Acme, and see how he handles the conversation. Andy: So, how tough are the roads on your tires? Ben: Murder, but we're pretty happy with the Goodyears we've been buying. Andy: Must be tough on the entire vehicle. What other parts do you replace the most? Ben: Shocks and axles. Andy: Anything else? Ben: Well, drivers. Andy: We sell tires, axles, and shocks, but unfortunately, not drivers. So, what are your needs when it comes to shocks? Ben: The ones we buy from your competitor are fine. Their delivery's good, warranties are fine. I'm really not interested in switching vendors. Andy's been locked out. And he's not going to get back in because he doesn't have the discovery skills to find Ben's true needs. The best he can do is, what are your needs when it comes to shocks? That's a weak, product-focused question that got a predictable answer. Andy's a middle-of-the-bell-curve sales rep. He either lacks the killer instinct or no one ever taught him how to really dig. Now let's watch a star in action. Imagine that Jennifer had started the conversation with Ben exactly as Andy had, but had responded differently to Ben's comment about needing to replace his drivers. Jennifer: "That's interesting, Ben. Why do you say you need to replace drivers?" Ben: "Because of the vibration on those dirt roads, which have gotten a lot worse in the last year." Jennifer: "Why is that such a problem?" Ben: "It gets to the drivers." Jennifer: "Help me understand why." Ben: "Several have gone to doctors who told them the vibration is bad for their internal organs." Jennifer: "How are you handling that?" Ben: "We haven't figured it out yet. In the past year, we've doubled the number of trips on empty loads, which is when the vibration is worst. So we've had a lot of driver turnover." Jennifer: "Help me understand why it impacts your business when you lose good drivers." Ben: "We've got a potentially huge contract in the works and may have to back out of the bidding for lack of trained drivers." Bingo! It took 4 whys and a how to get there, but Jennifer ferreted out a huge threat to Ben's business. If she can map that need to a solution, she'll make a huge sale. Turns out Jennifer had worked with a truck fleet in the Rockies that had the same problem. They switched to a high-end, load-adjustable shock absorber that dramatically reduced the vibration when driving on rough roads with an empty truck. She mentioned this to Ben and suggested that it might work for him. Would he like to install the shocks on a few vehicles to test out the solution? How could Ben say no? The key difference between Andy and Jennifer is that for Andy, discovery is a conversation, where either 1, he talks about his products and hopes the customer will recognize something he needs, or 2, he simply asks prospects, "What do you need?" Problem is, customers often don't know what they need. When Ben mentioned his drivers, he wasn't making a joke. He was expressing anxiety in a very subtle way. But Andy didn't pick up the scent of opportunity. Jennifer did. For her, discovery is about probing with all 5 senses to find the prospect's pain. And she has a tool, the 5 whys, that she uses like a knife to peel away layers of the onion and find organizational needs that directly affect profitability and the long-term health of the company. Let's sum up. The 5 whys technique is an effective discovery tool that uncovers needs your prospects might hesitate to reveal, are vaguely aware of but feel no urgency to address, or aren't aware of at all. The 5 whys is a potential career changer. Master it and you'll move from middle-of-the-bell curve results to outstanding results. You'll send the message to prospects that you're a consultative seller, that you ask great questions, that you listen to their answers, and that you're a credible partner who can help them meet their business challenges. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to check out more programs like this one, covering a wide range of critical sales topics, sign up for a free trial to the Selling Essentials Rapid Learning Center. Complete and submit the short form in the right column of this page, and you'll get instant access to our complete library. There's absolutely no risk.